just wanted to talk a little bit about how much Daniel's helped me. He's the only therapist I've ever been to that has really understood, or even, don't even know how to say it, but just, he's the only one that's really been able to help me, because he understands me. And I don't know if this makes sense, but he can kind of like bypass all of my ego things and just get me to work on what needs to be worked on. I've been off of my medicine since November now, all the bipolar medicine, and feeling so much better without it. And that was a huge thing, but I was still identifying with the bipolar, and he told me about that because I didn't realize I was doing that. And so I got rid of all my bipolar books, dyslexia books, fibromyalgia books, anything I didn't want to identify with, because when you're identifying with things, you're never going to let them go. So he's helped me with that too. So I really appreciate everything that he's done for me.
So what would you say? You're very welcome, and thank you for that very short testimonial. What would you say are the key things?
It's been how you worked with me, how you built rapport really fast, and just, you know, helped me to just bypass all the things I do, the hiding away from the emotions, and made me face them, and helped me to find ways to do that.
Definitely understanding your Enneatype, that made a massive difference.
It did, yes.
And then also getting out of that ego and knowing when you're doing it, because it's the ego that does the illness or does the disease. It's doing its wanting to get to be. It's not present.
Yeah.
Also the EFT and the NLP that I did with you to change your
yes,
your beliefs.
Definitely helps. Yeah, I do that still myself, so.
Excellent. Honestly, I think most people can't believe this, and I've shared this a lot with people, all different types of healings, and people still don't believe it. So there'll be somebody in your position where you once were, who hasn't followed me on Facebook, who doesn't know me at all, and they still just don't believe it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible. Believe it. I'm living proof. And my family's noticed it, especially my sister, because I live with her. She's noticed a huge difference. And even my parents, who don't live with us, they've even noticed. I don't know if they want to admit why, but they've noticed.
So you basically feel a lot more emotionally balanced these days?
Yes, a lot more.
Which is, when someone has bipolar, it's that they're not at all balanced. It's real highs and real lows. And where you've worked on yourself now and you've got more in this state of equanimity, so it's more equal. It's not completely dull and flat, but there are less highs and there are less lows. So it feels, what, very normal, peaceful? What does it feel like now?
It feels balanced, which is really nice, because the highs and the lows were just driving me and everyone around me nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't go a day without crying, and now I go days without crying.
And if you do, then you don't necessarily attribute that to, oh, my bipolar's back. It's just that you're doing emotions at that time.
Yes.
And they will pass.
Yeah, they pass. I mean, you explained it like it was a little thunderstorm or a little cloud going by the sky, and it just comes and does what it does and then goes away. And that's really true. I mean, it doesn't stay. And the way I was scared, because I was scared it would stay, and you know, that I'd never get over it.
And it's rather like quicksand, and people experience that and they want to get out of there as quick as possible, and that just makes it worse. You have to be with it and allow it to pass. But we did a lot of EFT, a lot of limiting beliefs needed to be crushed. And we've done 8 sessions, we're about to do session 9, is that right?
Yes, session 9 now.
Okay, all right. And that's in a year, over a year?
No, that's been since August.
Oh, since August. Okay, so nearly, we're the end of June now, so, okay, so it's nearly a year.
nearly a year.
10.5 months or so. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.